Okay, so I am in the car and I was excited. It's like a half hour before my birthday. To me, this is Christmas where children get excited because they can open up gifts. I just get excited at times when it's my birthday. So why? Why? Because it's a day that people should celebrate themselves. And there's nothing special that might be happening. And it's just the thing of, okay, what is my growth? Where am I in life? In this human experience, this experience that we live and go through each and every day. And I still say, even whether I'm happy or not, it's hell. It is hell trying to experience this experience. So different things in life, but I separate myself from those things and enjoy myself. And it was a basic thing of growing up where they used to tell us you had to find everything within yourself. You're not supposed to look outside of yourself for different things. And even to the point of saying Black History Maker Mary J. Blige, because she is a Black History Maker, her songs that she came up with, and I hope this music isn't being recorded because I have the radio on, because they have some old songs going on that I haven't heard in a while. And so basically, I was listening to them and I ended up staying here in the car. So, and decided to do the video because I just started to get excited. So, at any rate, so your birthday should be your holiday to celebrate. And, and, and just celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. Enjoy yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a hug or whatever. And I was telling that to the students at times. Every now and then, I'll do that with the kids in school. And I'll tell them the very thing. And try to enjoy yourself, love yourself. It's like growing up as a child. I wish somebody had really told me that. But that's not the mentality and the thought process that people were in. So I try at times to give people what wasn't given to me and the very thing that I give to myself. So I'm talking very fast because I'm a little hyper, ADD, ADHD, whatever, going on at this point in time. And then, like I said, it's my birthday. So, hey, what can I tell you? February 13th. Holla, 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 holla. And happy birthday to all the other people born February 13th. I know quite a lot of people, and I know there's people that I don't know that are born on this special day. So, at any rate, my point is what I was saying is with Mary J. Blige, she has a song that says, be yourself. And she always says you have to first love yourself before you love someone else. And that is another song of hers. And that is just the essence of what I've learned in growing up. You have to find all within yourself. And then also, if you believe in a higher power. So, not to get too, I don't want to say I would never consider myself religious, more so spiritual or aware, someone who's aware. And when once people would use that word spiritual, it kind of like annoyed me because they weren't using it in the right fashion, what people was calling spiritual. So, I never grew up to some degree religious. It was supposed to be about a way of life. So it was really weird. And I remember my mother saying to me one time, she says, if I didn't know you, I would think that you were an atheist. And I said to her, well, Mom, thank God you know me. So I was telling that to a friend one time, and she says, your mother has to realize some of who you are and what you got from her. But I just learned to be, and I'm glad to some degree she allowed me to do it, to just be this outspoken person. At times she didn't either. So she was like double-sided, where she would let me be myself and then she would not. She taught me to be strong and then she did not. She wanted me to be independent and I was independent. I was raised by strong women. My grandmother, she was a short woman, very short woman, but she was powerful. Anyone who knew my grandmother, they would tell you that. And they were scared. People were scared of that woman. And she was a shorty, but she had power, baby, power. And I think that's one of the most things I admire about her. And she was the second oldest of four sisters, and they lived in the Virgin Islands and they came over to the States. But just the thing, and then and it was just like trauma. There was always trauma there. And why there always has to be exist some form of trauma, I have no idea. And a woman said to me before, you don't need to grow through pain. And I'm trying to, and I think I've started to get to the point of growing but not needing the pain. And I go back to my cousin when she had that birthday party. I really enjoyed the time with them, hadn't seen them in a while. And even my interaction with them had changed and been different as well. And I knew I was a stronger person. I was solid within myself. And I learned from all the people around me that I grew up around, positive or negative, learning to take that negative and make it a positive. And at times, I still want to be Moses on the mountaintop. When the woman said to me, this medium, you can't be Moses on the mountaintop. That is not the plan God has for you. And she called it the fingers of God. The fingers of God may appear in someone's astrological chart. And she was saying that there is a plan that God has for you, and you have to live out that plan. So, as much as you want to be alone as Moses on the mountaintop, you cannot. So they punished Moses and sent his ass to the mountaintop because Moses didn't do all of what God told him to do. Oh my God, that is a gift. To be on the mountaintop all by myself, you know what I'm saying? Communing with myself and nature. I truly love me. I truly have fun with me. At late at night, I come back to where I'm staying now and I look in the mirror and I just enjoy the music, have the headphones on, not to disturb everybody else in the house that I live with, and basically just enjoy myself. And I've been doing this so many times that I am happiest within myself. I really am. Doesn't mean that, I couldn't be happy with other people also, but just for the basic, I really am just happy within myself. So tomorrow's my birthday, or actually almost today, because it is 11:46 p.m. on Wednesday. So Thursday, and I was born on a Thursday, and my mother said she was traveling on the train to the hospital to give birth to wonderful Omi. And she had two children before me that were preemie babies. So I'm actually the third. I would have been the middle child, the third child of four that she gave birth to. And it took me a while to think about like different experiences. I think I'm the oldest child, but I really am not. In the reality of things, I was a middle child. I don't know how that affects my psyche, makeup, or whatever. I haven't totally rationalized that, but I've thought about it. But at any rate, I'm still excited. And there's nothing special that I'm going to be doing tomorrow because my plans changed once they talked about bad weather. And I'm not sure if it's going to really be bad weather. So I definitely will play pickleball if I getting up in the morning and playing pickleball. If I don't end up working, it doesn't look like I'm going to end up working. The past 2 years, I was at work with the little children, which was nice. It was fun being with them. It really was fun. They made it a nice day and Valentine's Day the next day, sharing that specialness with them too, giving them cards and little treats, little toys, whatever. And treats, I don't mean food, but little things that they would find special. So I don't know if I'm gonna have that this year. I might actually be contemplating life, and my home situation is much different from what it was in the past. Finally moved out of a house I lived in for over 35 years. So it's like just seeing, I don't know, I'm at a loss for words, but I would definitely play pickleball, and have fun doing that. And I would definitely put some exercise in and continue to transform my self. And it was nice getting my hair done like this. It's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? I like that it's got this I'm still in the vampire phase, you know what I'm saying? I just need to buy some vampire teeth and rock that. So Moses on the mountaintop. Yes, going back to why won't the universe like get me out of these contracts? I don't want to have to do what I agreed to do because you could change things and I don't want to do this shit. I still say that all the time. Even when I'm happy, I do still say that all the time. I want to go to the mountaintop. I want to hang out on the mountaintop, see the burning bush. But then if I did, it'd probably just be God telling me to go back to the people. And I'd be like, nah, 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 not right now. So being Moses on the mountaintop and just communing with nature and communing with the animals and communing with energy and spirit and just growing and creating. So why not just do that? Why have to deal with the humans? Seriously. So I kind of like deal with people less because I've become a hermit. I've had some things in my life happen to me lately that I'm kind of intimidated and I'm kind of like a little scared. So I'm trying to get past the fear because I was told get past the fear, embrace your power, get past the fear. So I'm not sure if I'm totally doing it, but whatever. But the point is that I'm excited. I have another birthday coming. I'm making plans to make my bucket list, what I'm going to accomplish for the future, what I want to accomplish. I did say, no, 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 want to, what I'm going to accomplish for the future, and qualify those things and manifest them into reality. So I'm going to put it out there and see what I can hold and touch in the reality of life in this 3D space, and not just in the 5D space, but in the 3D space. So like I said, I need to get some sleep because I really don't get enough rest. I honestly and truthfully don't. So I got to find that balance in getting rest. My brother, at one point in time in life, when he was connecting with spirits, connecting with his higher self, he was saying from the time the zygote and the egg met, this knowledge, this energy, this self-awareness, this being, this all of this was already within us. When we were growing up, they used to always have this saying that the spirit would come into you, and it was like an evolutional process of life. And it's just a thing of that. I remember talking to different friends and whatnot, what have you, and they were saying that this isn't going to drop into us. This is already in us. And for certain people, depending on your belief system, depending on who you are, and the lighting changed in the car because I turned on the car because I'm getting cold and I've got to get better lighting. So, yes. Okay, I got it. So, there's certain sense of spirituality. People have their own voice and their own way of thinking about things. And it's, again, I don't like the idea that, but I shouldn't care. Because who cares what people think about you? The whole sense of religion and that being a block for people. But spirituality, awareness, and I'll even call it awareness because that's a good way to say it. But the awareness of who you are, who you were supposed to be, the connection of the connection of energy. So my friend, this woman said, or when we were teenagers, when we were younger, the mentality they had that this is going to fall into us. This isn't going to fall into us. We already have it. We came here with it. We were, and plenty other people probably have been also. People just don't think of it that way because it depends on how you were raised. But you come here with a power. You come here with plenty of gifts that you're just not aware of what you have and who you are, and just finding that right experience to just open yourself and realize the greatness of who you are as a person, as a person who has energy, a person who has, or an entity or being, or a spiritual person, a spiritual being. I don't know how to, there's just so many words that having a loss for it, how to truly find the essence in the way to describe it. But connecting with all of that and tapping into that, because you're already doing it at times, you just don't realize you're doing it. At least for some people, they're doing it already, and they don't truly realize that they're doing it and the greatness of who they are. And if we just look at ourselves differently, we would really see how great and wonderful people we are. No matter what race you are, no matter what color you are, no matter how you were raised, no matter what your religious beliefs are, and we could get past the baggage of life and actually tap into that energy, that spirit, that godliness, that phenomenal me. And again, my brother, as he used to say, from the time the zygote and the egg came together, this was already there. It was already within us. So I'm glad for not all, but a lot of the things that I was raised with, the essence of knowledge, the essence of awareness. And I remember one of the women, she was a Caucasian woman, she was in my writers group, and Rebecca made the comment in saying, why do we look outside of ourselves, always to some being, some great being with that exists outside of us? Why is it we don't look to our own selves? And I was speaking to a cousin recently, and she was saying that certain things that as we pray to God or call out to God, and our spiritual teacher or God or whatever you want to call it, awareness said that was telling us greater things shall you do. And the song says, now it's time to do the Father's business. Oh, when the time for work has come. Oh, I can't even remember all of it. But basically, the point of saying greater things shall you do. When the parent has a child, the parent expects the child to grow and supersede the parent or supersede the teacher. We create and give to those that are younger than us. We're hoping that they will make this world a better place. They will become greater than what we already were, the teachers, the parents that gave them, at least help them get what they needed. So was she saying, why are we always looking for something outside of ourselves and finding it instead of finding it within ourselves? And I know she had a different upbringing than what I did, completely and totally different, and some similarities, but just to meet up with someone that they got it, that difference of thinking and whatnot, what have you. And every now and then I've spoken to people and said, when they say creativity, they'll look at me because they know I have a lot of creative gifts. But I say to them, but so do you. Like when my friend was doing my hair, I said to her, I need for you to style it. She goes, you're creative. You could do it. I said, no, but I'm not creative like that. Yes, I have some ability in it, but you're the creative one. You do this all the time. I don't. And I can say, okay, I like that, or point to something, but you're the creative one. And they keep insisting I am. I'm like, no, I need your help. You have to teach me whether I'm creative or not. It's the combination of the two of us getting together and creating together. So by the time I convince her that I need you to help me get this style or create part of a style or how I could change it up, she finally does it. And I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted. Yes, this is the look. Yes, this is it. Yes, you've helped me. So why they keep insisting that you're the creative one? No, you're creative too. It's a journey that we both share. So I'm not more creative than you. I'm just maybe more creative than you in certain aspects because I've put more effort into it. It's who I am. I can't live without creativity. I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't breathe if I couldn't have creativity. I'd much rather be dead if I didn't have creativity. So basically, that is my essence to continue on the shithole of a planet Earth and go through the bullshit that I have to go through just to see tomorrow and make it and be a better person and help somebody else be a better person. Find what essence, the purpose of why the FUCK I am here so I can stand continuing to be on this effing earth. And I keep saying this. I really keep saying this because people that know me, I'll be the very one who's like, please, Lord, please, I don't want to do this anymore. So I have to do it. I really do for some goddamn reason that, whatever. So I'm not supposed to be frustrated. I'm supposed to be happy. So in this great happiness, I even said to my cousin, I'm like, you're creative. When I went to her birthday party, she goes, no, I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. My mother always said, God never made one and stopped. And that no one came here empty handed. We all have a gift. We all have something that makes us special. So you just need to find it or realize you're already doing it. So I'm saying to my cousin that you are creative. You do have that artistic ability. It's just how we rephrase the definition of those words and realize to expand on the definition of those words. So they point to me and they're like, but no, I turned off the car so the lighting changed. Okay. So I'm saying, no, y'all can't keep pointing to me and saying, okay, but you're the one that's creative. You're this, you're that. So don't hate me for who I am. I mean, like, seriously. And I'm trying to tell people, no, but so are you. So are you. Just look at it differently. So I'm saying to her, as a painter paints and combines paints and takes color and creates to put it on a canvas, you do the same thing in the kitchen. The food that you cook, you're taking spices and creating your own recipes and things, and you're mixing. It's still a mixologist. It's just what you're mixing, and you're phenomenal in the kitchen. And what you create and what you make, that you've given people substance, food that they're like, oh my gosh, and they're so happy. And that food that you gave them, it's the same thing as the beauty of a picture, is the beauty of what you filled in someone's belly, in their guts, in their body, that made them so happy. And you got in that kitchen and you mixed it up, you created it. So that's creativity. That's artistic, in my opinion. And she's like, wow, I never thought of it like that. So yes, I'm your cheerleader. Let me cheer you on. Don't keep pushing it on me. I'm not the one that only creates. Again, God never made one and stopped. And no one came here empty-handed. You just need to find out what your gift is. You need to find your self-confidence. You need to commune with your own spirit, with your own God, with your own higher power, and be who you were supposed to be. So
Grow, 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 flower, grow.
and that's all I got for you. This is another version of Just Not Politically Correct. And today is my birthday. Yeah. Today's my birthday. Yeah. Ciao.